Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Shwampy and today I will be doing a speed paint video. The concept behind this video is Dreamer. This is an illustration I did I think about 6-7 months ago or something on the lines of that. I think it was the end of last year. Not sure, but it has been some time, so I decided that I wanted to redraw it digitally and see if I can improve it. And mostly see how much I've evolved in this time period. Try to see if there were any improvements and see if I'm, on the right path of becoming better than I was last year. So I'm starting things off with sketching, of course. Doing some light sketching and then just going in and doing the line art differently than I usually do. Usually I would go in with a very crisp and clean brush to do the line work, but this time, because this is a very dreamy illustration, it's supposed to represent ourselves being lost in our own dreams and just feeling safe in that fantasy. So I didn't think that going with a clean line work as I usually do would benefit the overall image or benefit the overall concept. So I chose to just use my sketching brush and try to do it as cleanly as possible with it, but still have the organic feeling when you're using this brush. Just keep that organic feeling into the illustration. Moving on to the background, the initial thought was to make it like a sky, like a night sky. And then I thought, you know what, that's way too cliche, dreamer, night sky, come on, let's spice it up a bit. So I thought, let's go with universe and galaxies. And I went online and Google searched the terms and found an image that I felt was, that worked with the overall concept. And it was this kind of purple-black galaxy image. So when I started painting, that's the idea that I went in. But as I painted it, it changed. It became more sky-like again. And that's just what happens. That's what happens when you allow yourself to be creative throughout the process. Not having a clear plan, but having the concept and willing to improvise and change when you're going through the process and allowing the illustration or artwork to develop through the process, going with what feels right and what looks right. So it's a good practice. It's something that I've been trying to do recently, and not just stay with the first plan, religiously stay with the plan. And I decided, what, perhaps it'll be better to just allow the illustration to grow through the process. And I've been enjoying that. It's been a great tactic. I love it. Just produces way better results than going in blindly with your first plan. Now I'm doing the coloring for the dreamer, and because it's supposed to symbolize dreams and how we feel within them, oftentimes personally when I dream, I don't feel like, I feel like I'm present in the dreams but not physically present in the dreams. Like my consciousness is just watching what's going on and not being there physically. So that's what I wanted to represent with the dreamer. Is yes, you are within a dream and you are experiencing the dream, but the dream isn't about you or has anything to do with you concretely, I guess, but you are there. So I wanted her to be more solid compared to the background, which is dreamlike and cloudy and mystic and everything. I wanted her to be more solid and represent consciousness in a way. And the hair was supposed to represent that connection because of its organic flow state. Wow, this is hard to explain. So the hair was supposed to be like the connection between our conscious selves and the dream. It's what keeps us within the dream, right? So that was what I wanted to convey when drawing the hair. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed drawing it with this particular brush. It was quite fun. And now let's go into the final polishing. The way that I imagined it in my mind is for the hair to be transparent. And in order to do so, I put it on another layer and played with the opacity of the layer to make it more transparent. And because this would create a very cut edge with the layer that has the body painted on it, I'm going to create another layer and just try to blend that in to make sure that the edge isn't so visible and make it more natural and organic. Now that the illustration is almost completed, overall I'm very happy with how it turned out. It does show much growth from the first concept sketch or illustration I did in my sketchbook several months ago, which is awesome. There's still, of course, room to grow and room to improve, but for now, it is close to my overall idea and concept, and I'm happy with that. It turned out pretty well, and I hope you like it too, and I hope you had fun with me today and enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you would like to support my art and my channel, please consider becoming my patron at patreon.com. I do have a promotion this month, so anybody who becomes a patron in July will get free stickers. That's all, folks, and I hope to see you back here in 2 weeks. Till then, much love.